Hey, good morning everybody. Look at this pine forest. It's very pretty. Very quiet. Except for me going through. Yeah, really nice. And the trail is soft. I mean, I gotta go over these roots, of course, but pine needle soft. Beats rocks. So look at that. That's nice. Today is day 57. I had to think about it. And started out of camp at 7:15, which is pretty good. When the weather gets warmer, I'm gonna have to seriously get up and get a move on. So I'm going in the cool part of the day. It's about 56 right now, or that's what my thermometer says. I don't know, seems good. Seems good. Had to take off my jacket and get, after about the first hour, going about 3-ish, not quite 4. And it's 8:46 now, so I've been going for a little hour and a half or so. All right. Let me switch up here. Okay, back again already. So I had a hard time sleeping last night. I don't know why. I was tired and brain was going. So I put together some stats because I like to know. And I know at least one person who has requested some stats. So John from Chicago, here you go. Here's some stats. So these are the 7-week numbers. In 7 weeks, I did 502.1 miles. And I fell 5 times, in case anybody is keeping track. No more falls, so that's good. And I'm hoping to just jinx myself. I stayed in my tent 22 nights of the 49. I stayed at in a shelter 8 times, and I stayed in a hotel or a hostel 19 times. So I'm living good. And I had 5 days where I didn't have any miles walking. 0 days, the hikers call them. I did not keep track of Neros, but I had a number of those too. I don't really know how many. Let's see. I think I've only had 3 blue cheeseburgers, despite how it might look. Trail Magic. Of course, we had George at Unicoi Gap, who had everything. And we had breakfast the one day. Had clementines left one time, so I took a couple of clementines. That was good. That was on Trail Magic. Yeah. Let's see. Oops. Yesterday, first stop at a grocery store along the way, and they served some hot food, so I had, not really a stat here, but I ate pretty good. Had chicken tenders and onion rings and an ice cream sandwich. Crossing bridges here, so it's always a big step. And talk about the food part, because I have, in the 7 weeks, probably lost, about 15 pounds. No reason to stress. I had 15 pounds to give. So no worries there, really. As long as that doesn't continue. So it's good for me to stop at places along the way that I can get additional food, additional to what's already in my pack. And I packed out a sandwich for today's lunch. which is one of my favorite things to do. So there you go. Oh, stats. Back to stats. Georgia, in 7 weeks I finished Georgia, North Carolina, and Tennessee. And of course, it'll take me a while to get Virginia done, so just 3 states done of the 14 that the Appalachian Trail crosses. All right. If I think of any more, I'll let you know later. All right, gotta go. Hey, I'm stopping for lunch. I'll show you what I'm having. Stopped at this view. It's called Wilburn Valley View. And I can hear cows down there mooing. Hope they don't know about the blue cheeseburger. Anyway, having my sandwich that I packed out. I'm having these pretzels, the dots. And for dessert, I'm having the Nutty Buddy. Yesterday I had a Little Debbie oatmeal cream pie. I haven't had one for years. Like, my mom used to pack them in my lunch. That's how long ago. It was fantastic. And then, because I have a weakness for these, I used to buy these by the bag. The long bag, I used to call it. Yeah, some powdered donuts. Yeah, I know. Lunch of champions right here. That is calorie packed, though. I mean, honestly, for the first time in my life, I've been looking at how many calories things have so that I could get more calories. Obviously, I'm eating some junk here, but I'm burning some calories. So anyway, I'm having a lovely lunch here. It looks a little cloudy out, but it is nice and cool for a hiker who's working her tail off getting up some of these mountains or hills, whatever they are. Anyway, just thought I'd share my lunch plan. Talk to you later. Look at this shelter. Has a deck and everything. Couple picnic tables, I think, up here. Or just one picnic table. And you can see the inside. This is fancy. I realize that my standards for fancy have changed in the last 56 days. But here's something that's good. The water source is so close.